Hey guys, it's been a while. So today's topic is going to be the phenomenon of hearing music that other people don't hear. So, for instance, sometimes if a noisy truck pulls up next to me, um, I'm hearing tones, like musical tones in the noise or like an orchestra. I touched on this topic in a spiritual on a spiritual site. Is anyone hearing music? And I got a bunch of people giving me feedback on that. People were just coming out of the woodwork saying that they're fans, they hear music in their fans, and they didn't want to talk about it. They don't want people to think they're crazy. Air conditioners, not just music through electronics, but some people hear songs, actual songs in their heads. The traditional medical community also has many names for this. Of course, they want to give it a medicinal, a medical term so they can add a pill to it, and that's exactly what they're doing. They're calling this hallucinations, musical hallucinations, hearing impairments, psychiatric disorders, organic psychosis. The interesting thing about this is I've been doing some research on it, and apparently deaf people hear music. How cool is that? So you're coming to my channel because you're hopefully because you're spiritual. You're either looking for some spiritual guidance or you're looking for somebody to say, yes, I also hear these kind of things too, you're not alone. And so you, I don't know if some of you also hear voices. I mean, you don't have a psychosis, hopefully not anyway. I mean, it's possible. But for most of us, it's, you're hearing things because you've raised your vibration to a degree to where you're actually tuning in to other realms, okay? People all over the planet are hearing music and voices and things. And I do have some notes here, so I'm just turning the page off, excuse me. Some things I wanted to touch on. I know that some of you guys are here because you're spiritual seekers, and the more you open up to wanting to learn more, I mean, you obviously know there's more to this life than life itself. There's an afterlife, absolutely. There's, once you open up and you're ready to learn about these things, you're more able to hear things and see things. So that might be scary. Also, right now, we are living in the age of Aquarius. How cool is that? And so that means part of that is that the veil between us and the spirit world is very, very thin. So a lot of you might be seeing things out of the corner of your eye and just saying, it was nothing, and you look and you're like, oh, there's nothing there. It must have been nothing. But this is also a phenomenon right now where, I mean, I see things out of the corner of my eye, my peripheral, all the time. Shadowy things, things low to the ground, and I do the same thing. A lot of times I'm like, oh, my imagination, but it's probably not your imagination. Like I said, the veil right now is very thin, so we are able, and we're going to start to see these things more and more as time goes on. The veil is going to be lifted. So for those, like I say, the more open you are to learning and understanding and hearing about the spiritual side of things, the more open you are to hearing and seeing things. Okay, and with raising your vibration, it's quite simple to do. It takes some practice. I mean, obviously meditation is awesome. If you can meditate, meditation is sometimes difficult when you're first learning because your thoughts just are all over the place. So you close your eyes and you're trying to relax and you're trying to, just get in a very relaxed state, and you're thinking about the shopping list and and where you have to go and work and this and that. And I can tell you that in the beginning, just if you're gonna do it, just try it for like 5 minutes here and there, and go to 10. And when you have these thoughts, don't fight them. Don't try to push them away, because they come back more. They come back harder. The best thing to do when you meditate, when you have these thoughts, is to observe them. That's interesting. I'm trying to meditate and I'm thinking about, where I'm going Saturday night and whatever, just observe the thought and go back to your breathing. Focus on your breathing. Make sure your feet are both planted flatly on the floor so you're rooted and to the earth, and just focus on your breathing. Breathe in slowly through your nose, out through your mouth, and just try to focus solely on the breathing, and that will help with the thoughts. And it takes some practice so that you get to that point to where you can meditate and not have so many of the other thoughts. Okay, and you just want to like notice, what you see. If you see colors, if you see, pictures, just meditation is something that can be life-changing as far as helping you with anxiety, depression, relaxation, that kind of thing. And also, this might sound, a little crazy, but sometimes when I lay my head down at night, I hear muffled voices in my pillow. And I always wondered if that happens to other people. For the longest time, I thought it was people talking outside the window, but it would happen at really odd hours, and I'd look out there and there'd be nothing. And once I picked my head up off the pillow, the voices stopped. And come to find out that I'm hearing things from a different realm, because when I hear things and see things, 9 out of 10 times, it's when I'm most relaxed, okay? And that's when you'll notice things as well. It happens to everyone. When you're most relaxed at night, you're laying down, you're ready to go to sleep, you might hear things that other people aren't hearing. When you wake up in the morning, you're most relaxed also. I have seen things in the morning when I woke up and got up, and I don't want to go into it, but looked around the house and whatever I saw wasn't there. So yeah. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to just mention is that, and again, please comment if you're hearing things. I liken these videos to little like testing platforms to find out, what's going on out there, how people are really feeling and things that they're seeing. And I have a feeling that this, hearing music and voices is much more prevalent than what we think it is, because I think a lot of people are ashamed, embarrassed, and just, think that they're nuts. And you're not nuts. So, okay, well, I'm going to wrap this up today, and until next time, have a great day.